Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Getting ready to go live here in Jal, New Mexico. We are in the Panther Pit, a.k.a. the gym beside the cafeteria. We got a good group of children's back here behind us that are in the, they're getting them some good nutrition. Yeah, there's a bunch of them out there for sure.
This on the
yeah, we got some good kiddos right out there. They're live on the air. We'll get them to give us a little wave. We'll see if we can get rowdy. That's right. We'll get them here. We'll get some kiddos on the video screen and. So anyway, we're just testing mics, getting ready to go live here, and we're excited to be in Jal, America.
As happy as we can be.
That's right. So once again, we're just testing mics, getting ready to go live. Charlie, your thoughts here today?
Well, it's cold outside, kind of warm in here, but we're ready for some basketball.
Yeah, I came in. I got like
unexpectedly.
the undershirt, the thermals, and the officials. They're giving us the thumb out there. They're telling us, "Hey, we're going to keep it on you guys. Y'all better be nice."
Well, we're going to tell them. We'll let them know if they make a mistake. We'll make sure
we'll make sure everybody knows. So anyway, we've got Evie back at the station, and once again, we're just testing mics, making sure that we sound okay. If Evie or anybody out there that's logged in will let us know, we will definitely.
Who's that third official out there?
Where's the third? Oh man, I tell you what, you got a rough crew out there for sure. So they're showing 10 minutes on the clock. Like I said, I'm more rambling than anything else, which is what I do best. But this game was scheduled to take place at 2 o'clock, and it was a completely different game. It was Eunice versus Midland Classical Christian, something like that. And they're saying that we're loud and clear. So that game was supposed to happen at 2. Then our girls were going to play at 3:45. For me, I wasn't going to get out of court until probably about 2, and I didn't think I could get up here in time to start that game. So TJ, because Rosendo and Charlie they had to work and wasn't sure exactly what time they'd get off, we couldn't commit.
Don't tell anybody I'm playing hooky over there at Native Energy.
Well, they had already set up another group to cover these games. Well, in the shifting of all the different games, the rescheduling, the weather that's going on, you had some teams canceled. They had to rearrange everything. And so now you got the Eunice Boys, Eunice Girls both playing right now, 3:45. The Eunice Girls are in the other gym. They're going to be facing off against Wink. They were supposed to play Corona, and I was excited about that game because Corona has the 6'7" sophomore.
Not to be mistaken with the virus. That's the actual team.
Corona. Yeah, that's got multiple D1 schools that are interested in her. So I was excited to cover that game. That's what I was trying to make sure I could figure out a way to make it for. And then they had to cancel. Of course, they would have been driving down through the weather. And so that game got canceled. So the Eunice girls are now playing Wink in the other gym. If you have family, friends that are looking for that game, it'll be on Hobbs America under the news and sports link. You kind of got to find it. It's not as easy as the Cardinal link, but under the news and sports link, you can get onto that. You can also go to YouTube and do the Lee County News and Sports and get to it that way. So we'll be live here. We are live here at HobbsAmerica.com under the Eunice Sports little link, and then on the HobbsAmerica.com under the Eunice Sports link and under the Eunice Sports YouTube. So
boys are getting warmed up and ready to play.
That's right.
8 minutes left.
And this cafeteria behind us just keeps filling up. We got a bunch of kiddos back there behind us. They're getting rowdy. When school is in session and you come over here in the day, this is kind of a neat environment because you get all those youngsters that are here. And Charlie, he's going to swing that camera around and show a few of them. But we get a good group of young ones over here, and they're in here having a good time. They're trying to stay warm. And so we'll get a few of them some TV time here. We'll get the wave going, and anyway, we'll get them going on here. So bunch of Jal youngsters. It's cold down here in southeastern New Mexico. A lot of snow, a lot of ice. Well, not much snow, but a little bit of snow, a lot of ice.
Well, it's flurrying a lot, but none of it stuck very much.
That's right. So anyway. Shout out to our sponsors while we got a shot.
Yep, give them a quick shout out before we get kicked off here. Parker Energy Services, BTH Services and Rental. Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill and Big of Me Pizza, Eunice Wrecker, and Badger Hydrovac. That's our sponsors for today's game and throughout this tournament.
Yeah, we couldn't do it without them, and we appreciate them. We appreciate all those sponsors, all those that watch. Definitely a good thing. You know, you don't realize how good we have it until you see situations like right now. The Hobbs Eagles are playing up in the Albuquerque Metro tournament,
and they won't let them
show the video up there.
Yeah,
so you got to buy it, and if you don't buy it, you don't watch it. And so they sell those links up there. And down here, you know, because of these amazing sponsors that you just mentioned,
free.
we get to do it for free.
Yep.
And so I've even heard people say, oh, we should do this down here and use it to make money or whatever. It's like, you know, to me, what better way to allow your grandparents, your cousins, your friends,
Shut-ins.
those postgraduates,
Yep.
people that are, you know, we've had people from the military that are stationed in Japan logging in to watch their cousin play.
Watching a basketball or football
game.
game.
And it's all for free. So anyway, all thanks to those sponsors. We appreciate you. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Let me stick these out here. So the Lujan family always gets me like some sort of Christmas gift here from
like
Jal.
annual gift.
Yeah. So last year they got me a shirt that had Coach Emmy chewing on a towel. And so this year they got me some socks. So they brought me a package over with some Coach Emmy socks.
So he'll be rocking them tomorrow during the tournament, probably.
Yeah, I'm going to figure out a way to wear these Coach Emmy socks because those are pretty cool. It's not just every day that you get a pair of Coach Emmy Lujan socks. So anyway, we're about 4 minutes, a little over 4 minutes from game time. Quick rundown of our teams here today. We're playing the New Mexico Military Institute Colts from Roswell. So they traveled over from Roswell, made it over here. Nice, man. They got a nice bus out there.
They do have a nice bus.
Ooh, golly.
That's one of those private schools.
Oh, man, that is a nice-looking bus they got. That looks like something that, you know, I was trying to think. Maybe George Strait would ride up in, you know. I mean, that's a good-looking bus they got.
Yeah, somewhere between George Strait and Trump, maybe. I don't know.
Or Texas Tech. Or, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good-looking bus that they come pulling up in.
Well, I hope
and not that ours is not nice, but parked beside that one, it's like, man, that thing was nice.
Well, hopefully, by the end of this game, we'll send them back home in that nice bus.
Well, yeah, we'll see. You know, I was looking because, like I said, this is not who we were supposed to cover today. And I wasn't even sure I was going to make it.
Come out for tomorrow now.
Yeah, the whole thing is changed. It's definitely different, and so who knows what game times are, you know, and definitely the Mitchell families in our thoughts and prayers.
100%.
Coach Mitchell, our assistant basketball coach from the last several years. He was Coach McBee's assistant. Not involved in basketball this year, but also the assistant track coach. Passed away in a tragic accident. Our thoughts and prayers continue with them. Tomorrow's the funeral, and so I know there's talks about adjusting the schedule even more to allow the kids and the coaching staff here to be able to make that funeral. Right. So last I checked, there still wasn't a concrete schedule for which that was earlier today, so for tomorrow. So we'll try to keep you updated on that. I was just going to touch base a little bit on New Mexico Military Institute. The Institute this year is 5-3. They beat Loving by about 30 points. They beat Chaparral by about 20. They lost a 2-point game to Hot Springs Truth or Consequences. They lost about a 20-point game to Silver City, and then they beat Tatum by 17, Socorro by 2, and Estancia by 30 before losing a 2-point game to Melrose. So that kind of gives you a little bit of background on them.
Right.
The Cardinals come into this game with a little bit better record this year as far as compared to NMMI. They're 6-2 this year. The Cardinals have beat Dexter. They beat the Lubbock Titans. They beat Estancia. They lost a game to Ruidoso. They beat Dora. And they beat Mescalero before losing to Portales and then just a few days ago beating Dora. So that is kind of the tale of the
pretty good start for the year for the boys and our girls. Really, they've been doing pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good on both ends. The boys are 6-2. Trying to see right quick. I'll open it up here. The service is not always great down here. Looks like the boys are ranked number 10 in 2A basketball. The girls they're 7-3, and last I checked, they were like number 5. Let's see if that's changed. No, they jumped up, so they jumped to number 4.
Okay.
And so they're number 4 in the state right now on the girls' side. So the girls are playing over in the main gym. We're over here in what they call the Panther Pit, which is the gym that's attached to their cafeteria. It's a brand new facility, really nice.
Kind of like half a pit.
Yeah, it is like a half a pit.
Because you got one side built up, and then the other side is where the kids sit.
Yep. So,
it's a nice little gym, though.
It is. I like it. I think it's a really neat little thing. Every school does things a little different and how they do things and whatnot. Man, to me, I look at this. It's a really cool setup. Mm-hmm. If you would have built bleachers and stuff on that other side,
would have upgraded it by 1,000%.
Man, and maybe lifted this glass area 5 or 10 feet where you could set up there and have your concessions. This would have been a really cool looking main gym, which I know they wanted to continue to use the old main gym. So,
but it's not bad. It's not bad for a second gym.
It's really nice. I mean, it's a full size gym. Got real wood floors.
Definitely going to serve the purpose for today.
Absolutely. So there's about 10 seconds remaining on the clock. We're getting ready to get started. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside my partner today, Charlie Fairbrush, a.k.a. The Thumb. Rosendo was stuck at work till about 4. Wasn't going to be able to get off to be here with us.
Or also known as goofing off.
Probably.
Just kidding, Rosendo. Don't get mad, sir.
And so both teams headed out onto the court, getting ready to get started. Got a Hobbs group officiating. And Hobbs, no pun intended. And
Hobbs
dribbled off his foot.
Literally.
Yep. So both teams headed out onto the court. The New Mexico Military Institute, the Colts, they'll be in the white uniform. The Cards will be in that away red uniform. And so both teams ready to go. Luis Gomez going to jump for the Cardinals. He's out there with Jose Calvillo. You've got Hasiel Gotia.
Number 15 is a pretty tall drink of water out there.
Maddox Mata. And number 10, Hyan Castro starting for the Cardinals. Over on this other side, you got Javier Johnson. You got 15, that's Mahel Parada. Trying to see some of those other numbers. They're standing
30.
in front of each other. 30 is Xavier Johnson. Yep. I said him already.
Okay.
And then I think that's a 3,
Diego Martinez.
Diego Martinez. So, anyway, here we go. NMMI going to win the tip. The ball ends up in the hands of number 30. That's Johnson. Big Johnson swings it around to the top of the key. Into the hands of 10. He swings it back to Johnson. They give it right back to him. Trying to get it inside. It's deflected by Mata. Into the hands of Castro, and here come the Cardinals across the Panther. Over to the right side, picked by Jose Calvillo. Hyan Castro looking down low. He's going to get it to Calvillo. Calvillo gave it back to Hyan off his hands, and a steal by the Colts. Here come the Colts. And they throw the ball away. That's right. And here we go the other way with the Cardinals fluttering back the other direction after the turnover from the Institute. So we got a turnover for each team already here early. Cardinals setting up the offense. That's Hyan Castro. He gets it to Calvillo up near the top of the key. Comes off the pick, dribbles over to the left side, attacks the basket, throws up a floater. It won't go. Rebounded by number 4, Seidenberger. And here come the Colts. Back the other way. They try to throw it down low. Another turnover for the Colts. Stolen away by Luis Gomez, the senior, number 2-3. And here comes Castro, dribbling across the Panther, heads over here to the right side. Comes off the pick from Calvillo, pushing through the middle, kicks it out to Gomez. Gomez gonna shoot it from downtown off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Big Johnson. They kick it over here to the left side, pushing it up the floor to Parada. He swings it back up to the top of the key, over to the right side. Looking down low is the Colts. They get it into the post and then kick it back all the way to the other side of the court. Here goes Johnson. He runs, throws a floater. It won't go. Fight for the rebound. Comes into the hands of Hasiel. He gets it to his teammate, which was Hyan Castro, who throws it. It gets deflected out of bounds, and it'll be Eunice ball in the deflection.
A lot of movement, no buckets yet.
A lot of running here early. Both teams going to be tired. They're making
getting
me
warmed
tired.
up. They're getting warmed up.
I might have to grab one of my Ricola cough drops to moisten the voice box a little bit.
I've done been into mine.
So Calvillo with a little jab and go, heads down through the paint, a little spin move,
nice.
fade away, throws up a shot, it won't go.
Fall.
Rebounded by Diego Martinez of the Colts, and here come the Colts down the middle, a little floater, it's up, it's no good. High-end Castro with the rebound, and here comes Eunice back the other way, pushing it. Now they're going to slow it up right across half court. Picked by Gomez. Castro floats it down to Mata. Mata with it down in the right corner. He crosses over, switches to the left hand, dribbles back out toward the top of the key. Comes off the pick from Calvillo. Now he swings it over to the right side. High-end Castro, left hand toward the elbow. He throws up a fadeaway floater. It won't go. Rebounded by 1-5. That's Parada.
This might be some kind of a record. How many times you shoot and nothing gets hit?
You know, I'm looking at the court as both teams are floating around, and it looks slippery. It looks like they're both sliding around a lot. Calvillo with the rebound. Jose Calvillo already with his second rebound. And so here come the Cardinals pushing it up again. You know, I noticed when we got here, there was a PE class doing PE on this floor. And sometimes the reality, having been a coach and a player myself, it makes the court slippery when you've got
all in different little types
a bunch
of
of regular shoes just all running around. And I'm watching these kids when they go to stop, their feet are sliding. And there's a three by high-end Castro. So Castro gets the first points of this ball game and puts the Cardinals up 3-0. Here comes Nemi back the other way, attacking off the dribble. The ball's going to get knocked away into the hands of high-end Castro and the Cardinals. Castro goes to the elbow, throws it cross-court to Mata. Mata pump fakes, kicks it out to Gomez, who shoots a deep three. It rattles in, won't go, but a rebound and a putback by Jose Calvillo. And just like that, the Cardinals are up 5-0 over the Colts with 4:25 to go in the first. Eunice 5, Nemi 0.
Shout out to our sponsors. We'll get this little break right here. Parker Energy Service, BTH Services and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill and Bigger to Me Pizza, Eunice Wrecker, and Badger Hydrovac.
So the Cardinals taking care of business, taking advantage of a three, and then another three attempted by Gomez, a rebound and a putback by Calvillo, and the Cardinals lead here early 5-0. You got 4:25 to go here in the first. Nemi to inbound it. The Cardinals going to get up in that full court pressure.
They might have some cellophane on that other end on that basket.
Little pump fake, spinning around, coming down the court is Peral. He throws it cross court. Close to a backcourt. They skip it over here to the left side. Ends up back in the hands of Peral. Taken away by Maddox Mata. And then he gets it taken away right back the other direction. Shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Hasiel. And here comes the Cardinals back the other way. Mata for three over on the left side, and he sinks it in. Maddox Mata for three. The Cardinals lead 8-0 with under 4 to go, and there's a deflection by Gomez into the hands of Castro. And here come the Cardinals back the other way again. A shot is up. It touches nothing but out of bounds.
Might have rushed it just a little bit on that one.
So 3:46 to go here in quarter number one. The Cardinals up 8-0. Nemi to throw it in. They swing it over here to the left side to Seidenberger. In cross court over into the hands of Martinez. They drop it into the high post and then kick it back out to this far side to Peral. He throws up a running one-hander and it goes in. Lorenzo Peral for two, and he gets Nemi on the board.
Well, Nemi got that pressure on, but Cardinals are busting it pretty easy.
Hasiel kicks it out to the side to Gomez. The shot is up. It's no good, but Hasiel with the rebound and the putback, and the Cardinals lead 10-2 with 3:20 to go here in the first. Colts pushing it up to the timeline. They come across over to the left side. Skip pass over to the right side. A shot is up, partially deflected. It is no good. It's going to finally find its way, I thought, out of bounds, but Mata's going to end up with it. And here comes Mata, and then a turnover back the other way. And laying it in was number
20.
Is that 20?
Hold on.
Need that fella to turn sideways.
I think it's 20.
It's 20.
Yeah.
It is 20. That is Peral. He scored both of the buckets for Jow here, or for Jow, for Nimi here today.
So 10-4, but we are playing Nimi.
10-4 is the score. 2:57 to go here in quarter number 1. High-end Castro has the ball for Eunice. He's going to bring it across the timeline. Steps right in the eye of the Jow Panther, right where he needs to. Comes across the top of the key, kicks it out to Maddox Mata on the right wing. Mata going to dribble back up toward the midcourt line. And now he comes back down looking inside. He skips it cross court to Gomez. Gomez pump fakes the three, drives through the middle, throws up a running floater. A nice one from Luis Gomez as he puts the Cardinals up 12-4. 2:30 to go here in quarter number 1. Nimi trying to get it past half court and get out of the trap. They swing it over here to the left side, back up to the top of the key. Now right back over to 13. That's Lackey. And they're trying to get it into that high post. Lackey going to pull for 3 this time. His 3 is up. It is no good. Rebounded by Luis Gomez, and here come the Cardinals. High-end Castro brings it across the timeline, pushes it over here to the right side. He's asking Calvillo. I said axing. He's axing him.
Axing him.
He's axing him for a screen.
Sound like my buddy from Mississippi. He'd always call me and say, hey, let me ax you something.
Yeah, well, that's what he was doing. He was axing him. He was axing for the screen. Almost stolen away. Calvillo does get it back, though. Calvillo trying to pivot. And then we're going to have a timeout on the floor. So Coach McBee called a good timeout to avoid the turnover.
Good time for a timeout.
With 1:45 to go here in quarter number 1. Your score, Eunice 12, Nimi 4. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors for this little break. Badger Hydrovac, Eunice Wrecker, Outlaw Grill, Bigger Than Me Pizza, Guns Up Services, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Health Clinic, Redbird Gas, NMMI Pipeline LLC, Redbird Garage, Lavelle Insurance, Cardinal Hardware, Eunice Pump and Supply, BTH Services and Rental, and Parker Energy Service are proud sponsors for today's matchup between the Cardinals and the Colts.
So the Cardinals and the Colts, the battle of the seas, Sea World. What's that you claim, fool? It's red v. red with both these C's, though. 1:45 to go here in the first period. Score is 12-4. The Eunice Cardinals in the lead. These two teams come into this game with very similar records against similar competition.
It's been a pretty, Eunice pulled out in the lead, but it's been a pretty tough little matchup to start with.
High-end Castro brings it across the timeline, kicks it over to the left side. Back to High-end over here on the right wing. A little pump, jab step, kicks it over back to the left side to Gomez. Gomez swings it back to Castro. They're trying to get that high post. They get it to Mata. Now he's looking down low for Calvillo, trying to figure out where he can get it. Almost, well, he does. He picks up his dribble, almost stepped. Under 1:20 to go here in the first. Calvillo going to pull for 3. His 3 no good. Rattles around, comes into the hands of the big boy. I believe that's number 30. That Johnson? No, that's 22.
22.
That's McCargish. 1 minute to go here in quarter number 1. There's a shot that's up. It's no good. Rebounded by High-end Castro.
Those our boys are doing a good job on the rebounding side right now.
So there's a 3 that's up. It's no good from Mata, but he gets his own rebound.
And we thought it was the buzzer, but it's the school bell.
Yeah, the school bell rang. Mata shoots for another 3. It won't go. Rattles around, comes into the hands of Calvillo. He got the rebound, and then on the double clutch, it won't go, but he gets it back. Another shot is up, and it won't go. Almost stolen away by Mata, and now it's calmed down a little bit. And here comes Lorenzo Peral. He's going to bring it across the timeline. Throws it into the short corner. A shot is up. Rattles around, won't go. Big 2-2 McCargish. He has his shot blocked by Gomez. And then it's rebounded by 1-2. That's Jesse Ornelas. So they kick it over to Castro. Castro gets it to Calvillo. Down to 5 seconds. Calvillo has it taken away. And here comes a shot that's up there from half court off the glass. It would not fall for Nimi. And at the end of 1, your score, Eunice 4, Nimi.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Eunice 12, Nimi 4.
Good fast-paced first quarter there. Shout out to our sponsors again, Parker Energy Service, Brett and Penny Parker, BTH Services and Rental, Chad Howler, Eunice Pump and Supply, Becky Nogemeyer, Brandon Matthews and crew, Eunice Health Clinic, Brian Candida, Elma Romero, Aaron Pascal in the game, Eunice Public Schools, Bruce Hatch. Rosendo, our buddy that's missing today, Matt Coy. Anthony Pender, Mrs. Hahn, Senator David Gallegos, and the staff. City of Eunice, Mayor Billy Hobbs, and official. So we call him mayor or official?
I don't know.
He's official and he's a mayor. He's the man. Debbie's Country Kitchen, Miss Debbie. Over there, get you some eggs and bacon. Cardinal Hardware, Davis and Myers family. Lavelle Insurance. My partner, Randy Hobbs, that graduated in 1984 with me. That's been a few years ago. Redbird Garage, Josh and Erica Jones. They are still hiring. NMR Pipeline LLC, the Bettis family, Stacy Pop. Redbird Gas, Mr. Bart Parker. Guns Up Services, Ben and Nina Thompson family. Outlaw Grill, Bigger Than Me Pizza. Johnny Robertson, former Cardinal. Eunice Recker. John Dean and the boss, Maureen Davis. And Badger Hydrovac, Mr. Shane Williams, our proud sponsor for today's matchup.
All right, so we had a parent from NMMI over here asking me how they could log in.
Oh, okay,
She's been
good.
listening to us over here and said, hey, how can I get logged in and watch the broadcast? So we're telling them. And so here we go, starting the second quarter, 12-4.
Appreciate all
the Cardinals
listeners.
in the lead. Calvillo with it near the top of the key, swings it over the left side to Gomez. Gomez skips it cross court to Castro, who pulls for three. His three won't go. Battle for the rebound comes into the hands of Big Sawyer Hull for NMMI. Pushing it back the other way is Martinez. He tries to cross over and attack, gets pushed back there. And now he's going to kick it up top to number 20. That's Peral again. He's got it up near the top of the key, trying to figure out what they're going to do here offensively. They end up right back to him. Now he drops it into the high post. He's going to attack off the dribble, kicks it over to the right side to Big 3-0. That's the Big Johnson. Dribbling through the middle, a shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Gomez. Gomez grabs his third rebound of the ball game, and here comes Hyan Castro and the Cardinals. We're under 7-11 here. It's time for a big gulp. Maybe a Slurpee, something, but it's a little cold outside for Slurpees, and that ball's going to be stolen away. Pushing up the floor is Johnson. He throws up a little reverse floater. It won't go. Battle for the rebound. It goes out of bounds.
Yeah, it's going to stay down there with NMMI.
Mm-hmm.
You know how it is. Every time the ball goes out, each team points the other way. Like, that's mine.
So NMMI to throw it in under their basket. Running that little box inbounds play. Both crossing from the elbows. They try to get it back to the inbounder, and then they kick it out to the right side. Johnson's three won't go. The rebound and the putback by 1-5. That's Parada. He gets a rebound and a putback. That's his first points. NMMI now with 6. Eunice has doubled them up, 12-6. Mata with the ball out here on the right wing. Dribbles up toward the top of the key. Now he's going to attack off the dribble. Trying to back him down, play some old school Jimmy Jones basketball. His shot is up. It won't go.
Should stay down here.
Falling down, I believe it's Hasiel, and he grabs at the ankle, like maybe he rolled his ankle, and he's pointing to the coach.
He's
like,
hopping on it right now.
I rolled my ankle there.
Coach said, rub some dirt on it.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute. He's going to send it in.
So 6:24 to go here, and coming in is Big Ethan Wilson.
Yep.
Wilson, one of those Wilsons there, long line of Wilsons in Eunice.
Yep. Old Travis. He's probably watching this game. Or he may be here. I haven't seen him.
Ethan's big sister Regan played for me when I was coaching. Great young lady, a heck of a softball player, led the Cardinals to a state runner-up. And coming back the other way off the turnover is number 2. That is Diego Martinez, and he's going to get the and one.
Got a little touch on that.
Yep.
There's that big old Travis Wilson coming in the door. Eating some of that popcorn. Looks pretty good.
6:19 to go here in the first half. The Cardinals lead 12-8, but stepping to the line will be Martinez with a chance to drop this lead to 3. Martinez steps over to the line, takes a couple dribbles. He's ready. His shot is up. It rattles around, won't go. Rebounded by Big Ethan Wilson. And Eunice trying to push it through. NMMI in the full court pressure now. They're in that full court get-a-man trap defense. The ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be a turnover on the Cardinals. And now with 6:09 to go here in the first half, it's 8-12, and it's a turnover. That turnover now put the Cardinals with 7 turnovers. NMMI has 6.
We had a lot of turnovers in that first quarter.
Yep.
A lot.
6:06 to go here. Eunice almost steals it away. Was Gomez. It ends up back in the hands of the Institute.
Number 3 gave it a little punch.
Garado kicks it up top to Peral. They're just going to kind of play catch with it over here at the top of the key on the left side. And then a long 3 is up for Peral, and he sinks it from deep. And the Cardinals want to talk about it. They take a timeout as NMMI is coming back into this ball game. It's your score. NMMI 11, Eunice 12.
Yep, trying to make a little comeback. Shout out to our sponsors, Parker Energy Service, BT8 Services and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, Bigger Than Me Pizza, Eunice Wrecker, and Badger Hydrovac. They're sponsors for today's game.
So 30 seconds remaining in this timeout. The Cardinals jumped out to a big lead. In fact, at one point, they were up 9, I believe.
And now we're within 1 point.
And now it's a 1-point ball game. We mentioned it, talking about it just a few moments ago, how these two teams come in with very similar records. They both lost 3 games on the season. They've played very similar opponents to very similar scores. And so when Eunice jumped out to that, I believe it was a 12-4.
Kind of surprising a little bit.
Yeah, I think it kind of surprised everybody. But now NMMI's come clawing back. And so we'll see if the Cardinals can answer here, as NMMI has turned to their full court pressure, just a full court man-to-man defense. They like to trap over on the sides out of it. So here we go. Ethan Wilson to throw it in, trying to find somebody to get it to. Struggling, they do get it into Gomez. Gomez going to clear him out, and he's going to dribble up the floor. Crosses over, here comes the trap. They float it over the top to Wilson. Wilson looking for somebody to get it to. Crosses over, brings it back to the right side. He reverse pivots, kicks it back up to Hyan Castro. Hyan Castro going to reset the offense. Here comes the pick from Calvillo. Castro dribbles over the left side, doesn't go anywhere with it. They're looking down inside, trying to get it to the big man, Calvillo. The NMMI fans want a 3-second call there as he stood in the paint for a little bit. Here comes Mata off the pick again. He's going to step back behind that pick and shoot the long 3. Maddox Mata sinks it. That's his second 3 of the game. NMMI wasting no time coming back the other direction. They throw up a shot that won't go.
Oh, Wilson blocked it, but I think
that young man from NMMI found himself more open than he knew what to do with. He pump faked. The defender went flying out of the way, and it was nobody but him in the basket, and he shot a little hard, but his teammate got the rebound, and on the putback got fouled.
Yeah, got a little touch.
So that'll send Cole Seidenberger to the free throw line for the Institute. So he steps up there ready to go. 4:57 to go here in the second period. Your score 15-11, and he makes the first. How are you, sir? Good.
How you doing? Got our law enforcement up here checking on us.
Yeah, I had one of the jail police officers, jail finders, come over and shake our hand.
I think Oscar Lujan might have called him on us or something. I don't know, man.
And he makes the second, so Seidenberger makes them both. And so that's 2 free throws for him. It's a 2-point game. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Gomez with it out on the left wing. Fakes, comes through the middle, gets to the free throw line, kicks it out to Mata. Mata in the corner, pulls for 3. His 3 won't go. Battle for the rebound. Comes into the hands of Peral. They push it up the floor. A shot is up and good by Seidenberger. He's now got 4 points, and we got a tie ball game, 15-15 with 4:30 to go. The inbounds play gets stolen away. A shot was up by NMMI, wouldn't go. And then on the putback, they're going to call the foul. So the Cardinals with their 8th turnover, whole bunch of action happened real quick there.
A lot of action.
The Cardinals were trying to throw that ball in on the inbounds play. They threw it off the bottom of the backboard. NMMI with the pickup and the steal. And then on the shot and the putback, they got a foul, and now NMMI will go to the line.
Mr. Lorenzo Peral.
Yep. And his first shot is up and good. And that is he's got 8 points already here in this ball game, 4:21.
NMMI's first lead of the evening.
Yep, and they are in the lead. That second shot is up, and it is good. so Peral makes that one, and now NMMI leads by 2. It's 17-15, 4:21 to go here in the first half.
Coming in for the Cardinals, number 3, Gorta.
You know, what NMMI has done that has changed the momentum completely as they've went into this full court man trapping defense, and that pressures gave us some fits up to this point. 4:13 to go here in the second period. Calvillo with a pump fake, heads to the middle, and they're going to call him for the travel as he shuffled his feet out as he picked his dribble up. And so that is the 9th turnover.
Should have had one more dribble.
Yep, or just did that hard bounce on that reverse pivot and laid it in.
Yep.
Oh, and there it goes right back the other way. And so NMMI basically does the same thing. They shuffle their feet on the one dribble bounce.
And that's that high scorer there, number 20.
So NMMI now with 7 turnovers. The Cardinals have 9. 4:04 to go here in the first half. Eunice throws it in. They get it into Gomez up near the top of the key. Over to Castro.
That was off.
His 3 is up. It's no good. Rebounded by 1-3. That's Carper Lackey. He's going to flip it over into the hands of 20. That's Peral. A cross-court pass. Lackey with it now. A little mid-range from the left side. His shot is up. It's no good.
Well, I'll tell you another thing.
A rebound and a putback by. Trying to see that number. That is number 4. That's Seidenberger. He's now got 6 points.
That's another thing that NMMI has improved on, is getting them rebounds.
Eunice tries the around-the-back bounce pass cross court, and it almost got there, but a diving play by a NMMI Colt knocks it out of bounds. Calvillo getting that was an interesting one. He's taking a chance there.
Taking a big chance.
It was almost a heck of a pass. Mata comes on with the 3. His shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Cole Seidenberger. Here comes NMMI. They flip it, one-arm cross-court pass, and then they go right back to Lackey. They drop it into the little short corner there, kick it back up into the hands of...
And there's another bell.
Yeah, that bell goes off. It'll throw you off a little bit.
Thought it was the buzzer for a minute.
Shot is up. It's no good. Rebound blocked
nice
away
block
by Gomez. Lackey going to kick it back up top to Peral. They're playing catch with it over here, and now he swings it cross court. They drop it to the end of the center of the paint. Shot is up. It's no good. A rebound and a putback is up by, is that 15?
And Eunice finds herself 6 points underdog now.
So the Cardinals now trail 21-15 with 2:47 to go here in the first half. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Go through our sponsors again: Badger Hydrovac, Eunice Wrecker, Outlaw Grill, Bigger Meat Pizza, Guns Up Services, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Garage, Lavelle Insurance, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Pump and Supply, BT8 Services and Rental, and last but not least, Parker Energy Services.
Yeah, we got Coach Lujan up here now.
Yeah,
so we got these socks that you brought up here and gave us a while ago. So your daughter brought me these, my annual Christmas gift. These are some good-looking socks.
When are you going to get in the game and start giving me something with your picture on it?
I'm thinking about wearing these tomorrow. I got to find out when Eunice and Giles playing, and I'll have to put these socks on for sure.
Well, I think he had something for you, but
give me a shirt and I'll wear it.
I'm going to get you one. I got to do it one of these days for sure. It's good to see you, Coach Lujan. We appreciate you. All right, so back in the game, 2:40 to go in the first half. Eunice trails 21-15. Had a string of turnovers here in the second period caused by NMMI's pressure defense. Mata with it, heads to the top of the key, down to the free throw line, kicks it out to Gomez. Gomez with a little pump fake. He's going to kick it right back to Mata in the corner. Mata pulls for 3, his third 3 of the ball game. He's got 9 points, and the Cardinals are back within 3. NMMI wasting no time, coming right back the other direction. A deflection on that pass is going to go out of bounds. And with 2:10 to go here in the first half, it's 21-18. The Cardinals trail the Colts. NMMI looking to throw it in under their basket. They get it in over into the right corner. They kick it up top to Peral. He dribbles off the bounce there, kicks it out to the big Johnson, back up to Peral. Peral pump fakes, and now he's going to pull from deep. His shot won't go. Rebounded high there by 3. That's Hasiel. He gets it back to Hyan Castro. Hyan Castro going to bring it across the timeline. Swings it out to the left side to Gomez. Gomez drops it into Mata. Mata shoots a high archer. It goes off the rim, no good. And here comes Parral and the Colts. He goes behind the back, through the middle, a little dipsy-do. His shot is up, it's no good.
Fight for the ball.
It's rebounded, though, by the Colts, and their putback is going to rattle around and go in, and they get the and one.
Man.
That's big 1-5, Mahel Parada. And now he'll go to the line with a chance to make an old-fashioned three-point play. Heading to the free throw line. That first shot is up. It's no good. Battle for the rebound into the hands of Gomez. Gomez with the crossover, heads across the timeline. Over to the left side, looking through. He's going to pull from deep. That's Castro. His shot won't go. Battle for the rebound into the hands of the Colts. They skip it cross court into the hands of Peralta. His shot is up. It's no good. Battle for the rebound off the hands of the Cardinals, and it's going to be Nimi ball under their basket.
23-18, favor of Nimi right now.
Room 112, where the players dwell. That's how much time you got left here in the first half. Bounce pass down low. Shot is up. It's no good. The rebound and the putback by Parada, and he's now got 8 points for the Colts as they lead now by 7. 1 minute to go here in the first half. Hasiel going to bring it across the timeline, swings it over to the left side to Wilson. Wilson hands off to Castro. Castro kicks it over to Hasi. Hasi comes off the bounce, throws up a shot, won't go. He gets his own rebound. His putback won't go. He gets another rebound. That's 2 rebounds for him, and a
just
putback
can't get it to go.
Won't go. Hasiel getting a lot of rebounds, just can't quite get it to go in the bucket. Back the other way quick are the Colts. They're going to kick it up to the top and reset. That's Lorenzo Parral. Young man's got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points already.
25 seconds left in this first half here.
So down to 20. Colts going to just try to play it for the last shot here as they're passing it back and forth up near the timeline. Back and forth, back and forth. Little reverse pivot and now a dribble handoff. And that is going to be Lackey over to Parada. Spinning, turning, throwing up a long shot. It's up, it's no good. Rebounded by Gomez. He throws it long at the buzzer. It won't go. And at the end of the first half, your score, New Mexico Military Institute 25 and your Eunice Cardinals 18. Talking about that quarter right there, the Institute put 21 points on the board in that quarter, and the Cardinals only scored 6. So that was a 21-6 quarter in favor of Nimi right there. Turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. The Cardinals, with about 6 turnovers in that quarter, absolutely killed them for sure. So we'll head into the half. They're showing about 9 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock for the halftime break. Scores 25-18. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of their Eunice community and their Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 9 years and is family-owned and operated. Located at 2403 Avenue O in Eunice, they are your trusted vacuum truck provider. For vacuum truck services, call 394-1046. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on their Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics. As Lee County's largest independent insurance agency, Lavelle Insurance works with a large number of insurance companies. They'll do your comparison shopping for you, guaranteeing you the very best price on the very best coverage for life, health, auto, retirement planning, commercial or personal insurance. Lavelle Insurance offers innovative solutions to protect your assets, goals, and future plans.
Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 575-394-8828. Call 575-394-8828. Redbird Garage, 1800 North Main Street is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Redbird Garage is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
The Eunice Clinic is proud to support the Eunice Cardinals. Go Cardinals! You're the pride of Eunice. The Eunice Health Clinic offers many of the same basic services that many local physicians provide. They specialize in sick care for all ages, women's exams, physicals, health education, lab tests, and diagnostic studies. They're proud supporters of athletic and academic events. The Eunice Health Clinic is proud to back the Cardinals. Go Cards! Devon Energy is proud to support Eunice High School athletic programs. By partnering with Eunice, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Cardinals! Eunice Public Schools remind all parents you're the most important person in your child's life. Please advise and encourage them to make responsible choices while supporting their efforts in education. Help teach them ways to combat the tough challenges they face constantly. Eunice Public Schools believe students come first, relationships matter, and academic excellence transforms lives. The students demonstrate integrity, tenacity, and grit while developing kindness and compassion. Eunice Public Schools and Superintendent Bruce Hatch, their educators helping students build a solid, lifetime lasting foundation.
Eunice Pump and Supply has been around for over 30 years and is excited to continue their services to the community. They take pride in their employees and their hard work and dedication, and most importantly, take pride in the youth of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply is a proud supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, another proud supporter of Lee County athletics.
BTH Services is a locally owned and operated family-oriented business. BTH Services and Rental is a Porta-John and equipment rental company. BTH Services and Rental also clears right-of-ways and right-of-way reclamation. Please call 575-964-3104. That's 575-964-3104 for all of your company needs. BTH Services and Rental is also looking for a 1-ton CDL driver. Please apply at 2100 Avenue O in Eunice. BTH Services and Rental is a proud sponsor of Lee County Athletics.
Redbird LP Gas Company in Eunice reminds drivers that summertime is coming to a close and the back-to-school season is upon us. So let's drive carefully where children are present because they may not be watching out for you. That's from Redbird LP Gas Company of Eunice, a name you can trust and depend on. Redbird LP Gas Company and the Parker family ask you to watch out for our children this back-to-school season. That's Redbird LP Gas Company. Call Bart at 575-394-2946. Again, call 575-394-2946.
Parker Energy Services has been servicing the community for over 17 years. They offer water hauling, dirt work, and disposable services. Dispatchers and sales staff are available anytime, and office staff is available from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Friday. Parker Energy aims to satisfy their customers and give their employees great job opportunities. Parker Energy is family-owned and operated, big enough to meet your needs and small enough to offer excellent and personalized services. Consider Parker Energy Support Services for all of your support needs. Visit them today at 2350 Avenue O in Eunice.
Do you go back and forth about a good place to eat? Well, Outlaw Grill has you covered. Outlaw Grill guarantees to hit the spot every single time. If you want a good mouth-watering burger or a steak, they have it. Seafood or pasta, Outlaw has it. And don't forget to check out Bigadame's Pizzeria, just down the street for the best pizza. Place your order today. Outlaw Grill and Bigadame's Pizzeria.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports here live. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside my partner today, the Thumb, Charlie Fairbrush. Welcome, Charlie.
Welcome back. Ready for a second half of this action. Hopefully the Cardinals got them a little game plan at halftime.
That's right. We don't have Resendo with us today. He was taking the day off, and so anyway.
He acts like getting paid and working is more important.
Yeah,
I don't know.
for sure. For sure. So, I have people ask us all the time, like, why we don't do more of the basketball games. And, man, I got to tell you, like, our number one, the schedule's always tough, but
and tournaments are especially
the beginning
tough.
of the season, there's all these tournaments and different things, and you'll have games at 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock. You'll have a game at, that don't get over till 10 o'clock tonight, and then
we got jobs besides this.
Yes. And so, you've got some of these other schools that have people that cover it that work directly for the station,
right.
And that's what they do. They don't have to necessarily get up and go do something else the next morning. They may have to go work for the station the next day, but not everybody. I mean, but a few
of them are getting paid specifically just to come up here and do this.
Tough. It is tough. And so, anyway, here we are. Here at the JAL Invitational Tournament.
Ready to kick off this second half.
The tournament kind of got a little messed up. The weather, for those that aren't from here, don't know. I'm assuming most of you that are watching probably are, but it's been a little icy the last 24 hours.
Some of those teams from up north couldn't
get
make
here.
it.
Well, shoot, even teams from south of here canceled.
Yeah.
And so here we go. Starting the third quarter, the Cardinals trail New Mexico Military Institute 25-18. Nemi swings it over to the left side. There's a steal by Gomez. Gomez going to push it up the floor, and he's going to slap the glass and lay it in for two.
Good way to start.
Gomez with the steal and two. Coming back the other way is Nemi. They're going to swing it around down to the top of the key, over to the right side. They drop it over into the right corner. Now they swing it back up high. Cross-court pass batted away, trying to come away with it. A battle between the Cardinals and the Colts. The ball's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by
a Cardinal.
I thought
and all the Cardinal fans said, ooh.
Yeah, I thought it could have went the other way for sure. It didn't.
I did too.
25-20 is your score. Nemi with the ball. Nemi in white, Eunice in the red. They swing it over to that left side. A three is up by Peral. His shot will not go, and Calvillo with the rebound. And here come the Cardinals with 7-11. Time for a big goal.
Big goal.
Pushing through is Castro, and he's going to throw it away. And Nemi coming right back the other way. A little one-handed floater is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Calvillo. His second rebound of this quarter. 6:56 to go here in the third. Eunice with the ball out on the right wing is Gomez. Gomez thought about the one-hand pass, then picks it up, hands it over to Castro. High end, drops it into Calvillo. Calvillo trying to play the old man back it down game. His shot is up. It's no good, but he'll get fouled and go to the line. So they call the foul, trying to see who they call that on. Waiting
20.
on
or was that up there?
That was up there.
On
So they call it on number 4. That's his
first.
first. That's Cole Seidenberger with his first foul. So Calvillo at the line. Seidenberger has 6 points, and Calvillo drops that one in for 2. That's 4 points now for Jose Calvillo. Calvillo in the last game went down clutching that knee a little bit.
Yep.
And he's got it all taped up today, and he makes that one.
That'll get the Cardinals back to within 3.
And that'll make Calvillo 4 points. I gave him 2 for the last one. I had to go back and fix that. Eunice tries to trap in the corner, a little pump fake action, and then the Colts are going to throw it away. And so 6:28 to go here in the third. 25-22 is the score. The Cardinals going to inbound it. They throw it in, start to push it up the floor. Castro with it, takes it across the timeline, swings it over to the right side. They get it up to Calvillo. Calvillo with a pump fake, spins through the lane, throws up one off the glass, and it goes in. Jose Calvillo, where were you at the first half? That's what we need. It's 25-24. Cards back within 1. Eunice in the trap, pressure defense, almost had the steal.
Picked it off.
Pushing back the other way quick, and then throwing up the alley-oop to Xavier Big Man Johnson as he lays it off the glass on the alley-oop, and then the ball gets knocked out of bounds by Nimi. So Eunice to throw it in with under 6 minutes to go here in the third. 27-24 is your score. Cardinals trying to get it in against that pressure from the Colts. They've made some adjustments at the half because this pressure in the second quarter gave them fits.
Yeah.
Calvillo staying behind them as the reverse man, and now they're going to push it into their side. Gomez thought about the 3, and then he's going to drop it down low. A little spin, throwing through the middle.
Oh.
A shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Parada. He's going to kick it up top to Peral, and he brings it down into the corner. Martinez drives the baseline, tries to throw a cross-court skip pass down the baseline, and then they're going to call a foul there, I believe, on Hasiel.
Yeah. That should be on the floor, though.
So they're going to call that foul on the floor. They call it on number 3, Hasiel. 5:25 to go in the third. That's Hasi's first. 27-24. Nimi does get it into the Big Johnson. He runs to the free throw line, throws up a shot. It won't go. They kick it back out to Big Johnson again. His 3 is up. It won't go. Over to the left side. A shot is up. It won't go. Rebounded by Luis Gomez. So Luis Gomez going to push it up the floor. A long 3 is up from Gomez, won't go. Rebounded by Miguel Parada, and here comes Nimi. Skip it, cross court, down to the top of the key, over into the corner. Johnson kicks it up top to Martinez. Martinez looking inside. He's going to go back to Johnson. Johnson pulls for 3. His 3 won't go. Calvillo with the rebound. The Nimi fans wanted a foul there. They were screaming foul, and here comes Eunice back the other way. High end, Castro with it, crosses over. Calvillo was going to set the pick, realized he wasn't there in time, and then jumped out of the way at the last second. Mata runs through the middle, throws up a floater. It won't go, rebounded by Seidenberger. Here comes Nimi, pushing the ball up the floor. That's Martinez. Over into the hands of Lorenzo, into the corner to Johnson. Almost stolen away by Mata. And then they drop it, a one-hand pass over to Martinez, and his shot is up and good for 3, and that's 5 points for Martinez. Nimi extends their lead back to 6. It's 30-24, under 4 minutes to go in the third. Mata with it. Right-hand dribble, crosses over to the left, now pulls it. He's going to dribble back up toward the top of the key. Gomez with it now on the left wing. He's calling for the pick from Calvillo. He gets it. He's going to dribble through the top of the key. Hands off near the free throw line. Then he steps back and takes it back. And a shot is up, and it is good. And Luis Gomez drains the 3. And the Cardinals back within 3. It's 30-27. Nimme wasting no time, coming back the other way. They throw it into the corner, and you hear the Nimme coach say, timeout, timeout.
Let's talk about this.
He'd like to talk about it with 3:21 to go in the third. Your score, Nimme 30, Eunice 27. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Shout out to our sponsors during this timeout. Parker Energy Services, BTH Services and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Badger Hydrovac, Eunice Wrecker, Outlaw Grill, Bigger Than Me Pizza, Guns Up Services, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Garage, Lavelle Insurance, and Cardinal Hardware. Your sponsors for today's matchup between your Cardinals and the Colts from the New Mexico Military Institute. I think there was another acronym for that. I don't remember what it was, but NMMI.
Yep.
NMMI, right?
I believe you are probably correct. 30-27 is the score. The Cardinals trail Nimme by 3. And both teams coming out of this timeout here slowly, as the first horn has already sounded, and the second horn should sound any second now.
You're just joining us. Eunice is in the red today, and Nimme's in the white.
Yep. Yeah, the Cardinals will have Gomez, Calvillo, Hasse, Hyan Castro, and Mata out there. And so Nimme to throw it in right in front of their own bench. They swing it up top to Martinez. He's going to dribble over toward the top of the key, sets the offense up, and kicks it over to Peral. Peral throws it back to Martinez. They try to float it down low. Doing a really good job is number 15, Parada, as he gets fouled and puts it in off the glass on a little double clutch play. Drew the contact, laid it in. That's 10 points for the big man, Mahel Parada. So 3:10 to go here. Nimme extends the lead back to 5 again as the Hobbs JV boys come into the gym.
Way into the gym.
I believe they play next. That shot is up, and it is good. And so Parada now with 11 points, and Nimme leads by 6. Almost stolen away right there.
Yeah, close.
The Cardinals got lucky there. So Hyan gets it into Calvillo, and he shuffles his feet, and they're going to call him for the turnover.
Oh, my goodness.
And so the Cardinals turn it over again. 33-27 is your score. 3:05 to go here in the third. Eunice struggling with the pressure in the last quarter and a half. Cross-court pass. Now they drop it down to the block to the big man. He's got 11 points. Eunice going to trap him down there, and the big man loses it out of bounds. And it'll be Eunice ball.
And they trail them by 6.
So Eunice to throw it in, under 3 minutes to go in the third. They get it to Gomez. Gomez crosses over between the legs, got somebody chasing him from behind, as the kids like to say, wolf, wolf, wolf. Oh, Castro gets shoved from behind. A shot is up by Mata, and it's good for
nice
3.
3, but that don't count.
And a foul is called, so that's going to be the Cardinal ball on the baseline right into their basket. So the Nimme coach not liking the call. He's debating it over there with the official. 2:47 to
I heard
go
one of
here
these guys
in the
yell,
third.
"Sit down, coach." I don't know who it was. Somebody did.
Castro trying to get it in, gets it into Gomez. Castro going to step back,
I
shoot
think
the
it was
3.
tipped.
Won't go. Rebounded by Gomez. His putback won't go, and down goes Gomez to the floor. It fell awkwardly, but he does get up. And then a battle
foul
for the rebound.
Looked like number 20. So that might be his 4th foul.
Gomez grabbing at his head like he got hit in the head, and that's what maybe knocked him down. So that's the first foul on 20.
Okay. I don't know why earlier it looked like it said 3 on him.
2:34 to go.
There really hadn't been that many fouls in this game.
They get it into Gomez near the top of the key. He dribbles with the right hand, heads over to the right side, a little stop and go, runs through, throws it up off the glass, and Luis Gomez for 2. A little stop and go hesitation move, the Hezzy. 2:20 to go in the third. 33-29, Eunice trails by 4. Nimme with it, trying to push through the middle, and they're going to call the Cardinals this time for the handsy foul.
I think I might have just jinxed us on those fouls.
Yeah. So they call that on Hasse. That's his second.
Yeah.
2:14 to go in the third. Nimme now to throw it in under their basket. They throw it into the corner. stepping through, trying to run through the middle. They lose the ball, but it ends up in the hands of their own player, and then he loses it again. And so here comes Eunice pushing it up. Castro stops, steps back, throws up a three. It won't go. Rebounded by Nemi. Battle for the ball, and Nemi's got it. Stepping up the floor is number 20, Lorenzo Prao. He gets it over to Martinez. High post. Shot is up. It's no good. Rebounded by Hussey. That's Hussey's sixth rebound of the ball game. Gomez now with it over on the right side. Coach McBee trying to get his team to reset. He's changing the offense. They're moving through and resetting. So here they come. They're going to send Calvillo up and then almost stolen away, but Gomez does get it back. He turns around, shoots a three. It won't go. Battle for the rebound. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and they say red ball.
And I concur.
So 1:21 to go here in the third. 33-29 is your score. Throwing it in will be Hyan Castro. Right under the Cardinal basket. He gets it into Mata. Mata pulls for three, and it's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Wilson. So Wilson gets him a rebound. They kick it back up. Hussey for three, and he hits it. Hussey with the high arcing shot, and it swishes through, nothing but net. The Cardinals back within one. It's 33-32. 1 minute to go in the third. Nemi quickly back the other way. They take a shot from the corner. That shot's going to go off the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound into the hands of Nemi. There's another shot attempt blocked by Ethan Wilson. Ball's going to go out of bounds as he was trying to save it. Good block there by Wilson in the corner.
And almost did save it. It was close.
So Nemi to throw it in right in front of their own basket. And they're going to push it all the way up top. 45 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Nemi with a 1-point lead, 33-32. Martinez up top to Lorenzo.
Maybe trying to hold for the last shot here.
I was fixing to say back to Lorenzo, but he's just kind of holding it. Now he swings it. Lorenzo with it over on the left side. They're going to try to hold for the last second shot here to end this quarter. They're just going to play keep away. Trying to pull the Cardinals out of that zone defense that they're covering up the post with. They swing it cross court, and now they're going to kick it back out. 10 seconds to go. 8, 7. They get it to the high post, going to run a little cross in motion. They get it to the top of the key. A shot is up. It won't go. The rebound and the putback at the buzzer will go as Cole Seidenberger picks up his 8th point of the game and gives the Nemi the lead as we head into the fourth quarter. Your score, Nemi 35, Eunice 32. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Shout out to our sponsors here during this break. Badger Hydrovac, Mr. Shane Williams. Eunice Wrecker and Rental, John Dean and Maureen Davis. Outlaw Grill, Big of Meat Pizza. Support your local restaurant here, Johnny Robertson, the former Cardinal, of course. Guns Up Services, Ben and Nina Thompson, family. Redbird Gas, Mr. Bart Parker. NMR Pipeline LLC, Bettis family, Stacy Pop. Redbird Garage, Josh and Erica Jones, and they are hiring, folks. Lavelle Insurance, Randy Hobbs, classmate of mine. Cardinal Hardware, Davis and Myers family. Debbie's Country Kitchen, Debbie and the staff. City of Eunice, Mayor Hobbs. Eunice Public Schools, Bruce Hatch, Rosendo, Matt Coy, Anthony Pender, Miss Hahn. Senator Gallegos. Eunice Health Clinic, Brian, Candida, Nelma Romero, Aaron Pascal in the game. Eunice Pump and Supply, Becky Nogelmeyer, Brandon Matthews and crew. BT8 Services and Rental, Mr. Chad Howler. And last but not least, Parker Injury Service, Mr. Brett and Penny Parker. Good folks. Our sponsors for the game today.
Just to touch on one of those, I know that our sheet here that I've made says we are hiring beside Redbird Gas, our Redbird Garage. I believe they filled that position months ago, but I've still got it on the sheet. So, here we go
actually, my mom was in there the other day, and I think they're still looking for somebody.
Well, they filled it. Now, they may be looking for somebody again, because I know at one point they messaged me saying, and Eunice is going to turn the ball over to start the fourth quarter.
You got a collision. I don't know what happened there.
Calvillo and one of the young men from Nemi collided.
Number 30.
That is Johnson, and he's grabbing at his left shoulder. So 7:48 to go here in this ball game. Nemi leads by 3. and they're going to throw it in just across the timeline. Back and forth between Martinez and Parada. They drop it down low, a nice little high-low or low-high into Parada, and he puts 2 more on the board. Eunice trying to break the pressure, the trap coming from Nemi.
Looked a lot better in that third quarter. Just need to continue that process here into the fourth.
A long 3 is up, no good by Hussey. He gets the rebound, he's going to step into the corner. His next 3 is up, and it's no good. And so here comes Nemi. Oh, it's going to be stolen away by Eunice. Eunice pushing the ball up through the middle. Hussey's shot is up, it's no good. Rebounded by the big man. He's going to take it himself right through the middle, pushes it down the floor. Nemi trying to attack the basket with a little reverse shot from Johnson. It won't go, and here comes Eunice back the other way. Eunice trails by 5, 37-32, under 7 minutes to go in the ball game. They get it to Hussey. He's going to shoot the 3. His 3 won't go. Rebounded by number 4, Seidenberger. And here comes Nemi. And Mata trying to steal, and they're going to call him for the reach foul. 6:40 to go here in this ball game. Your score right now, Nemi 37, Eunice 32.
And that's his first foul.
So Nemi going to throw it in right near the timeline. Coming through from behind is Castro, and they're going to call him for the foul coming through from the backside, reaching around.
And his first.
So we've got a timeout on the floor. 6:35 to go in this ball game. Your score, Nemi 37, Eunice 32. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
And run down these sponsors. Parker Energy Service, BTH Services and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Badger Hydrovac, Eunice Wrecker, Outlaw Grill, Bigger Than Me Pizza, Guns Up Services, Redbird Gas, NMR Pipeline LLC, Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, and Redbird Garage. And I don't know if they're hiring or not, but you can go get your oil changed and just ask them.
That's right. Go up there and check.
Oh, Josh, he's worked on, I think, everybody in my family's vehicles so far. He does a good job and gets it done in a real timely manner and very fair on the pricing, too.
Yeah, Josh, a former Eunice Cardinal himself, and then went to New Mexico Junior College through their automotive program.
Right.
And worked at what used to be Watson Chevrolet for several years before transitioning, like a lot of those guys do, over to the oil industry. And then figuring out there was more money in the oil industry for a long time, and then had the opportunity
to get your own business going.
To get their own business going, and so proud of them.
And he's done well.
Yes. They're busy all the time, I know that. Josh is he's good. My Uncle Kenny, Josh's daddy, was like that too, man. He could work on anything and
highly motivated.
Fix anything. So 6:35 to go here in this ball game. Nemi to throw it in. They throw it into Lorenzo. He's going to play catch here with Martinez, and they drop it into the corner. In the corner is Grotto. He steps through. No, that's Hayes. Willie Mays Hayes. He may runs like Mays or Hayes, but he hits something different. There's a deflected ball. It's going to go out of bounds.
I guess out on Eunice will be the Nemi's ball.
Charlie, he's struggling with congestion.
Man,
I think we've all had a bout of that. I was sick through most of Christmas. Feel significantly better the last couple of days. And there's a travel right there.
And I really feel pretty good. It's just that cough, that nagging cough.
Yeah, yeah. I all through the Christmas break, I was sick. Man,
I should have bought stock in the halls. You know, I'm eating them things like candy.
Yep. I've tried a couple of different antibiotic sets, and so anyway, feel significantly better now, but I can relate. I think everybody's got a little bit of that stuff. So Eunice back the other way, under 6 minutes to go. It's a 5-point game. Gomez going to go off the dribble. He goes hard to the floor, knocked to the wall, and he's going to go to the line.
And number 20? Number 10, I guess they called it on.
They call that foul on number 4.
Oh, number 4.
That's Seidenberger.
He was looking like, who, me?
And Gomez's first shot is through. So he's got 7 points now here in this ball game.
Well, one thing about it is staying close, so anything can happen.
He makes the next one. That's 8 points for Gomez. So Nemi now to throw in. Eunice putting on some full court pressure
Some hard
here.
hard press.
As they have, that
And
ball's going
he
to go
lost
out of
it out of
bounds.
bounds.
And they're going to say turnover on Nemi, and that'll be Eunice ball. Their 5th turnover of the half.
Maybe that needs to be the ongoing deal, a little bit of pressure.
Yep. It's a 3-point ball game. Eunice within 3. Nemi leads by 3. Calvillo with it down on the block. He's playing the old man bully ball, trying to shuffle, steps through, throws up a shot, and it goes in. Calvillo drops that one in, and Eunice in the full court pressure again. Nemi trying to break through it. They throw it away. Calvillo with the steal. He's going to attack the basket, throws up a shot, won't go. People all over the floor. The shot is up. It's no good. Calvillo with the rebound and the
And
putback.
a foul. All right, so Calvillo goes to the line. There's a lot of action there.
A lot of action. A lot of the crowd getting into it right there for just a second too.
Yeah, the crowd hasn't been into much of it, but they've got it in a little bit right there.
So Calvillo going to go to the line with a chance to tie this game up. The Cardinals have been trailing most of the second half, and they've got a chance to climb. In fact, they've been trailing the whole second half.
Yeah.
They've been trailing since about midway through the second quarter, and Calvillo makes the first.
They can get that second one in, they'll pull ahead for the first time in a minute. What they call a hot minute, which is a long time.
Calvillo going to make
There
the
it is.
second. 2, 4, 6, 9, 11. He's got
Eunice
13
still got
points.
that press on.
Eunice trying the full court pressure here. Nemi trying to go through 1 on 10. And so pump fake, a shot is up, it's no good. Rebounded by Calvillo. And there comes Eunice. So Eunice with a 1-point lead with 5 minutes to go here in this ball game. Gomez trying to dribble through, steps back, throws up a shot off the glass. It won't go. And now Nemi going to push it up the floor the other way. Over to the right side, they swing it up to the top. Cross court, drop it down into the high post. A shot is up, it won't go. Battle for the rebound, knocked around. Dive and save out of bounds by Nemi. That's number 20, Peral. And here comes Eunice back the other way. Gomez kicks it into the corner. A shot is up from Mata. It won't go. The rebound there by High End. And Coach McBee going to back him out and reset it. Hasiel with it. Out here on the left wing. Gives it to the big man, Calvillo. Fake the dribble handoff. Tries to go through the middle, and they're going to call him for the travel there. Way less turnovers this half for both teams.
Yeah.
But those numbers are starting to slowly climb, and we've got a timeout on the floor. 4:22 to go in this ball game. It's a good one. 37-38. The Cardinals lead Nemi by one.
Shout out to our sponsors right quick. Parker Energy Services, BTH Services and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Badger Hydrovac, Eunice Wrecker, Outlaw Grill, Bigger Than Me Pizza, Guns Up Services, Redbird Gas, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Health Clinic, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Garage, Lavelle Insurance, and Cardinal Hardware.
So we've got a barn burner here. It's basically been back and forth pretty much the whole game. Eunice jumped out to about an 8-9 point lead in the first quarter.
Since then, it's been pretty tight within a couple of points.
Nemi came back and took the lead in the second quarter and then extended that lead to about 8 in the third quarter. And then Eunice has clawed back in here in this fourth quarter and leads by 1. So Nemi throws it in. They bring it up to the timeline, reverse it over to the other side. That is Lorenzo. He drops it down to the baseline. They try to drop it down on the baseline on the cross-court skip pass, stolen away by Gomez. So Eunice pushing the ball slowly up the floor. Coach McBee going to slow them down and set them up. They get it to Hasiel over the corner. There's a 3 attempt by Gomez. Won't go. Battle for the rebound into the hands of the big man. That's Parada. Nemi pushing it back the other way. Running through the middle and throwing up a shot is Lackey. It won't go. Big high rebound by Mata. And then they're going to say he got tied up there.
Wow.
Mata going high for that rebound. We got Rosendo out there listening. He said, man, Charlie always has a cough, huh? 3:45 to go here in the ball game. 38-37. Oh, man. I thought he was going to pull it, and he decided not to. Cross-court skip pass all the way into the hands in the corner, and then they're going to pop it back out. Lorenzo into the hands of Johnson. Back to Lorenzo. His shot is up. It rattles off the back of the rim. Won't go. Battle for the rebound. They're trying to get to it.
He was going to try to bounce it off of him, but he caught it.
Gomez was able to step back and catch it.
He's like, here, I'll take that.
So here comes Eunice with a 1-point lead. 3:15 to go. Gomez with it in the left corner. One-hand bounce pass is stolen away. And here comes Nimi back the other way. A little look away, spin move off the glass. That is Lorenzo Peral. That's his 11th points of the ball game. And now Nimi leads with under 3 points to go. High-end Castro with it near the top of the key. Swings it over to Gomez. Gomez going to run through the middle, drops a little nice pass over to Hasiel, and he gets 2 more points. Hasiel now with 7, and you got another lead change. You're right. Quickly back the other way. A shot is up and no good. And Eunice with the rebound. I got an update from Evie in the station saying Eunice 40, Wink 18 the other game. And that was Calvillo, right, with the rebound and the putback. That's 15 points for him. Thank you to the station. So it sounds like the Eunice Lady Cardinals are taking care of business in the next door gym over there against Wink as they lead 40-18.
And got a timeout on the floor. Go over our sponsors right quick during this timeout. Badger Hydrovac, Eunice Wrecker, Outlaw Grill, Bigger Than Me Pizza, Guns Up Services, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy Service, BTH Services and Rental, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Public Schools, City of Eunice, Debbie's Country Kitchen, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Garage, Lavelle Insurance, and Cardinal Hardware.
So if that score holds, that's a big win.
That's a big win for Eunice, for the girls over there.
40-18 over Wink, and Wink usually has pretty salty girls basketball,
for a small
town.
They've got some athletes over there.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like we've got a player that may be having some sickness issues.
Bless you.
I had to mute my mic for a second. All of a sudden, I was sneezing. So, yeah, that's Luis Gomez. Looked like he was out there.
Hot.
It looked like he was out there throwing up. And so they just brought him back in through the back door right behind their bench there.
Maybe he just got too hot, I reckon.
Hopefully. 2:19 to go here in the fourth quarter in this ball game. The Cardinals lead by 3. They've led by as many as 8 or 9. They've trailed by as many as 8 or so. And now they lead again by 3 here in this ball game.
Got to hold it together, boys.
So Nimi to inbound it right here at half court, right in front of the camera. They throw it cross court all the way into the corner, running through down to the baseline, losing it, stole it away by Calvillo. So Eunice going to take their time here, I would guess. Coach McBee yelling, "Stay easy, easy." Look, he's giving them the palm.
Don't need to push
back
it.
It out,
don't need to push it.
Under 2 minutes to go here, 42-39. They get it out to Gomez. Gomez trying to tell him to slow it down. He steps through, heads over to the right side, kicks it back out to Mata. Mata to Calvillo. Calvillo going to cross over, run through the middle. Oh, man.
Did they count it?
Yeah, I think they called an N1 there, like NBA style. We'll take it.
He was definitely driving.
The Nimi coach is not happy.
Oh, they count him.
He is not happy.
I heard one of the Eunice fans say, "Sit down, coach."
I
guarantee you go to Hobbs, you hear that.
The Nimi coach is letting the officials have it right there. He is not happy.
He's livid. Is that what you call livid?
Yeah. So Calvillo goes to the line.
And whoosh.
His shot is up and good. I believe that's 16 points for them. Man, 39-45. The shot is up. It's no good. Calvillo with the rebound. Eunice trying to push through the pressure. They lead by 6
Oh,
now.
my goodness, don't throw it away,
And now it's
boys.
stolen away. So here
Gotta
comes
take care
Nimi
of
back
that
the other
ball.
way. They kick it over here to the right side, swing it all the way cross court. A shot is up. It's no good. Battle for the rebound comes into the hands of Calvillo.
Just take your time. Take your time.
1:15 to go here. Oh, Castro. And we've got a timeout on the floor as Coach McBee wants to talk about it.
Yeah, let's,
1:12 to go in the
talk
ball
about
game.
this
Eunice leads
strategy.
45-39. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
All right, talk about our sponsors just for a minute. Cardinal Hardware, Lavelle Insurance, Redbird Garage, NMR Pipeline LLC, Redbird Gas, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, Bigger Than Me Pizza, Eunice Wrecker, Badger Hydrovac, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Pump and Supply, BTH Services and Rental, and Parker Energy Services. Proud sponsors of today's matchup between your Cardinals and these Colts from Nimi.
I show Calvillo here to lead all scorers with 16. He's also got 14 rebounds.
So what you call
Calvillo
a
with
double-double?
double-double.
Yeah.
So the Cardinals going to come out of this timeout with a 6-point lead.
And hopefully a strategy to keep that 6-point
Another
lead.
update from Evie on the station. The Cardinals, the Lady Cardinals 50, Wink 20, and they're starting the fourth quarter. So great game, great showing over there next door for the Cardinals.
Almost
I'm
sounds
telling
like
you, I was looking forward to seeing Eunice and Corona.
Yeah.
Because Corona has the young lady, I believe her name is Harper.
Got them
Harper
D1 schools
something
looking at
done
her.
maybe, and she's 6'6" or 7, and I was told yesterday she had 13 or 15 D1 offers already. Don't know if that's true. It's what I was told by somebody
I mean,
yesterday.
even if you got 2 or 3, that's pretty darn good, you know, for D1.
So Gomez crosses over, throws it cross court. Nimi trying to put the full court pressure.
Ooh, he almost.
Castro, he gets it back from Gomez. They give it back to Gomez. They get it into Calvillo. Back out to the left side. Mata going to pull for 3. His 3 won't go, but he gets his own rebound. His putback won't go. Battle for the rebound again. Hasiel trying to get to it. And
43
here comes
seconds
Nimi.
left.
The shot is up. It's no good. It's going to go out of bounds. And so an air ball there by Nimi, and so the Cardinals are going to have a chance here. No, they're going to say it's Nimi.
Oh,
They're going to give it
Wow.
back to Nimi and say it was deflected.
was that a makeup deal?
38 seconds to go here in this ball game. The Cardinals lead by 6. Nimi to throw it in right here under their basket.
38 seconds left on this one.
Trying to get it in, they do.
They don't have time to mess around.
Kick it up
They're gonna-
top to Lackey. He shoots for 3. His 3 won't go. Battle for the rebound into the hands of Luis Gomez. He gets it over to Castro. Back to Gomez. They're going to bring it across the timeline and let some clock run. They get it to Hasi. Back up top to Castro. Over to Gomez.
Got a little foul on that.
And a rough foul there with 23 seconds to go in the ball game.
And
It's 45-39.
And Nimi coach is still livid. He started livid and he's staying livid.
Oh, I just got a message here from Erica Jones, the Erica Jones from Cardinal Garage, Redbird Garage, and they are still looking for help.
Okay. Oh, he stepped over that line.
So we appreciate
So
you.
got a backcourt. Eunice just turned it over. With 20.8 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah,
And
we'll
Nimi
make
will-
sure to.
So Redbird Garage
we'll
is
make-
hiring, folks.
Yep,
if you're
we'll-
looking for something to do.
20 seconds to go here in this ball game. The Cardinals lead 45-39. Eunice Nimi going to bring it across the timeline. They get it over here to the right side, pushing it through, and then they're going to say it's a deflected
they
ball and then
deflected.
stolen away by Gomez. Gomez going to push it up the floor. Little Euro step, has a shot thrown out toward Calvillo. Calvillo with the rebound. His putback won't go.
And that's
And Nimi going to take a last-second heave that goes off the front of the rim. It's no good. And your final score, Eunice 45, Nimi 39. The Cardinals with a big win. Looking through here, it looks like Jose Calvillo with 16 points. He's got 15 rebounds, so 16 points, 15 rebounds for Calvillo. Hasiel Gota with 7. He's also got 2, 4, 6. He's got 8 rebounds, so 7 points, 8 rebounds. Mata with 9 points to go along with about 5 rebounds. And let's see, Castro with 3 points, several rebounds as well. Ethan Wilson with several rebounds. Luis Gomez with 8 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rebounds, so 8 and 6 for him. Over on the other side for the Colts, Diego Martinez with 5, Cole Seidenberger with 8, Miguel Parada with 13, and Lorenzo Paral with, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 for him. And so Xavier Johnson with 2. So it looks like we've got a ball game here.
Yeah,
I don't know
the girl
the schedule.
and the Lady Cardinals won as well. So
did they end up winning?
Well, you know.
Yeah.
I heard I'm calling it ahead of time.
Yes.
They were 30 points ahead, so I'm kind of going to get out there and guess.
Call it early. So 50-20 was the score at the beginning of the fourth. Hadn't got a final. I'm sure they'll go on to win.
Yeah.
Over on the for tomorrow's games, we have no
sure
idea.
now.
Like I said, we had multiple teams that had to pull out of this thing because of today's weather. I don't know if those teams will come in tomorrow, and then they'll turn this into like a round robin type of deal. I have no idea exactly how this will work.
But irregardless, you'll probably put it on Facebook.
Yeah,
when we figure out what time.
We'll post something.
Yeah.
But the original schedule for this tournament was a bracket.
Right.
The schedule that came out today because of the cancellations
A little different.
was like a round robin play.
Yeah.
There was no bracket, but that doesn't mean they won't look at things today and then go, hey, how can we make this happen? So
sure.
Anyway, that's kind of where we're at. We should be covering a game tomorrow. The only way that I wouldn't, and probably Charlie as well, is if they play one of those 8, 9 o'clock in the morning games.
Yeah.
Which I know has been discussed.
Yeah, got to work a little while in the morning.
Yeah, I do as well. I've got 4 or 5 cases starting early in the morning. They were jury trials that have worked out resolutions.
Yeah, I got a couple of meetings before lunch tomorrow.
Yep.
So
if they play early, you probably won't have any coverage unless they can send the Hobbs crews down.
Yeah.
The girls' game today is being covered by Ron Gunder. He was covering the Hobbs girls' game last night in Albuquerque.
But
It didn't end until I was laying in bed watching the final of that
and
thing.
he had to drive through that
and then
weather
he drove
to get
back.
here.
He said they didn't get home till like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
And then he's up here covering the girls' game for the station. So they may be able to make somebody or get somebody that can be here for it. But once again, if they play early, we won't make it. We don't
maybe
know.
they won't play that early. So.
Yeah, and we don't know yet. But anyway, as far as all that goes, we want to shout out to Evie and the group back at the station. We appreciate your help.
Thank you.
Sure. I just got another message from her. Let's see if she'll give me an update. 54-20 with 45 seconds.
Yeah,
so
I think that's going to be good.
Yep. So for Charlie Fairbrush, I'm Jimmy Jones. Thank you, everyone, for listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. Good night. Have a great,
everybody.
safe evening.
Bye-bye.